They're making this country great. These are the true patriots. These are the true heroes. Look around. Look around. These are the people that are going to save this country and save America from itself. Thank you very much. God bless you all, and God save America.
I'm very excited to do this video because I went to my first protest. And it was pretty interesting. I think I'm learning more about
Under Trump, the repression of the state has been allowed to thrive.
I'm learning more that I enjoy journalism. I enjoy documentaries. I enjoy the voices of people that, I guess it would be somewhat of a socialist. I think what interested me about going to a protest was more so about, wanting to see what takes place versus what's shown on the media, and really feeling the vibration of it, and really understanding, just different ideologies. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it all boils down to, just different ideology to me. Though I think that ideology needs to go as far as it needs to go. No. And I feel like a lot of people who really understand the understanding of social psychology, you understand, like, it all boils down to ideology. You know what I'm saying? From my parents to their parents to history that's been taught to us. You understand that a lot of this egotistical, like, it's just like a parasite that just grows and grows into just more, disagreements. You know what I'm saying? It's just the disagreements don't even necessarily have to be taken in a way where it's like,
Mentioned the near collapse of the economy because of insanely short-sighted trade tariffs, among other things.
to the form of people gotta call people names and just overly overtly just hating a person. And it's like, it's crazy, people don't really even know or understand, like, the things that I've learned while I was in school wasn't even just about the movie industry. It was just about, like, understanding the person next to you. And it's like, I may have grown in a way where, my grandparents have a very historical foundation to me, because, my grandfather was the head of a household, and he was Jamaican, came to America, got his citizenship, went back to get my grandmother, she got her citizenship, and then a bunch of my uncles and aunts and even my mom came to the country, moved to New York. And like, I feel like even the people that I grew up around, like, I grew up around Irish, grew up around Asian, Central American, South American, Caribbean Americans, Africans, African Americans. So it's like I grew up knowing who I was, but also I always found an interest in, wanting to know other people's cultures, and not even just to be on some like my shit is the best, and it's like cool. Like I never knew that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like as you grow older, it's crazy how like when we're kids, it's like we find interest in finding somebody that don't look like us or don't look like the people that we're around on a daily basis, and we become friends. But now as you get older, it's like you turn that into making somebody your enemy. For what? For greed, bro? Like for what? You know what I'm saying? For ego, because that's literally all it boils down to. So like to go to a protest, to protest somebody who has a different ideology than me, to me it's like 6-7. It's like some people understand it, some people don't. Like like it's okay though. It's like it don't need to be taken into the way that they keep pushing stuff. And the way that they keep pushing stuff is gonna push people into a way where like it's gonna be something out of their own control. And it's like for people to have a responsibility to do something, it's like it's either we stem away from what they doing, use what they're supplying, but stem away from what they're doing, so that way we can infiltrate whatever community that we move to. You know what I'm saying? Those communities should have their own, not even mayors, senates, whatever the case may be. We could use their tools, but we don't have to make their control the majority of what we do, because now when we have to supply on them, they're going to keep making it seem like they have control over us. So it's like
help or fight back, and it is through community organizing, because the goal of all of this repression is ultimately to destroy community, to fear it, and therefore to rely on that same authority.
What are you going to choose to do? You're going to choose to still, one, complain about the same thing that's going on a daily basis. Two, you're going to sit here and want to fight back to something that you have the control over. If people can actually organize and get back to a community basis, the thing is, it's like y'all are so mentally gone that the community aspect is being ripped from you on a day-to-day basis, and you're not realizing that. Like me coming to Texas, I met so many like great people just off of the fact of just randomly being in the location. Like I've made friends just randomly being in the location. Like think about that. Like you go to a bar or whatever, you make friends randomly, and it just be like, all right, cool. Now you have a community. Now that community has a community that has a community that has a community. You see how that works? It is not that hard, bro. It is not that hard. But people make it that hard though. It's like people make it that hard on themselves. And then you gotta look at them who feel like they control what we do in a community. So once you can give somebody that option of control and not, have some sort of pushback to that, it's gonna go the same way it's been going. The same brutality, the same executions, the same crucifixions, the same. It's literally all gonna be the same thing. Are y'all gonna be the Israelites that walked for 40 years? Come on, bro. Like, still having the same conversations about slavery. We still having the same conversations about fascists, left, right, red, blue, yellow, black. Everybody throwing up fingers, but ain't nobody saving the community. Ain't nobody working with the community, bro. Like, and I feel like that's what a lot of people from it don't matter what type of content you watching, bro. Every content that you watch deals with the community. The same people that you make rich is the same people that deal with. Now I'm not talking about like rappers and NBA players. I'm talking about like streamers, YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch a Mr. Beast, the Mr. Beast games, bro. Like, you gonna see people that don't even know each other. Somebody a firefighter, somebody a nurse, somebody a fitness trainer. Shit, somebody was a content creator. You don't know who you might meet, but by the end of the show, you crying boo-hoo because you done made a whole new connection with somebody that you met 10 days ago. Like, it's that simple, bro. Like, it is that simple. But I say that to say this. The protest was good to watch, you know what I'm saying? Being a fly on the wall and actually watching, you know, the ideas, the thoughts, the creativity, watching people speak up for things that they believe in. But I just wanna give y'all this little story. I can't really paraphrase it, so I'm gonna say it in the hood way, no cap. But the story is, there was a man in a village, right? He had a horse. He was a farmer. He had a horse that ran away. The villagers came, you know, making concerned, trying to figure out, what he's gonna do, trying to figure out, what's gonna happen now that he don't have his horse or whatever. Farm man go, I don't know, we'll see. A couple days later, the horse come back with even more stallions. All the village people came to the farm man. Oh my God, you're so cherished. You're blessed. You have all these things. He said, I don't know. We'll see. The farm man had a son. His son tried to go out and what you call it, like buck when you trying to is it bucking a horse? I don't remember the term, but you know what I mean, like when you're trying to break in a horse. His son ended up getting injured and breaking his leg. The villagers go, oh my God, that's so terrible for your son, blah blah. Everybody, concerned, doing the same thing, what people do. What is he gonna do now? Oh my God. Well, he said, I don't know, we'll see. The military came into the village to recruit everybody's, I think it was firstborn son, into the army. But his son couldn't go because his son broke his leg trying to buck a horse. The villagers, now this is the part I don't remember. The villagers came back to the farm man, said something, whoop whoop, same analogy. Then around, I guess it was like a couple of days after or whatever, something along the lines of that. The villagers get the news that all their sons have died. Now when the fireman goes into the village, as he's walking through the village, all the villagers are quiet. You know what I took from that story? Is the mindset of it is what it is. That's the most like deepest that's the most deepest thing, because we all fight with imposter syndrome, we all fight with depression, we all fight with all these things. Where did we even get that from? And then it's like I said, it's a parasite that grows into something way bigger than what it's supposed to be. And that's been happening to a lot of people. It's been happening to all of us. But it is what it is. It's either we gonna take a step into doing something right, or y'all gonna keep complaining about the same thing that's not gonna get changed. Y'all see what's happening, but everybody's living a YOLO life. They like, I don't care, but then they wake up the next day crying because they gotta go to work at a job they really don't want to go to. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having their own community, instead of working for people and corporations that have them working little to nothing, you could use their resources, take it over here, start your own. You meet a friend in the club, yo, what you do? They work at the same corporation that they don't want to work at. I might need somebody on my team. Let's go over here. You see how easy that works? You see how easy that works? Why are you still going to people that has created a system that has never worked for us? Not white, black, brown, yellow, blue, LGBTQ. Like, it don't work, bro. And it's not even just us. Like, you see it in other places too. You can see it in Asia, you can see it in Korea, you can see it in Africa. Everybody complains about the same thing. And it's always the ideology of people whose cycle is almost ending or have left, but the only thing is the only thing is the mindset that they have to do whatever they want to do. Like, they're using their free will to do whatever they want to do, and it's like, instead of fighting on what he wants to do, why not take the same analogy and go, you know what, I'm gonna do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? It could be so much simpler. It's like everybody in the class is constantly hating on one kid, when it's like you could just turn your head around, act like he don't exist. He don't exist. It's like y'all gonna sit here and be mad about this kid over here doing whatever he doing. He obviously don't care about what y'all think. So it's like, why not just turn your head and be like, I don't even see this guy, bro. Like, who mans is this? Like, who mans is this? Like, pack him up, get him out of here. Like, it's so much simpler. It's so much simpler, bro. I swear. But I wholeheartedly empathize with how people feel when they feel like something isn't right. You know what I'm saying? Something ain't right. Just, you gotta speak on it and hold it accountable. You know what I'm saying? Whether it starts in your household, you gotta hold certain shit accountable. You gotta fix certain shit that you know what I'm saying, has been taught to you. I feel like everybody's trying to fix what's been taught to us, but nobody's making a solution. It's like the conversations is cool, but where's the solution? And then if we keep trying to like think like, okay, if we already know there's no real like, if there's no real structure in something, why continue follow it? Like, it's the same thing that people complain about every year with taxes. It's the same thing that people complain every year about, like 401ks and Social Security. And it's like, you know, these like laws and all this other stuff wasn't made not that long ago, and it's made by private companies. It's not even made by a structural like entity. Like, these are private companies. Credit is a private company. Like credit, like you call it the credit bureaus, are private companies, bro. Like, all these information that y'all know, and it's like y'all still follow the same thing. It's like, I don't know. I don't get it. I think it's a lot of things that people should really look at, like within themselves and within their community, and be like, nah, bro, I'm not going for it. That's it. And anybody that try to come and test that, they could test that, but it's like it's gonna go one way where it's gonna have to battle the court. It's gonna go the other way where people gonna get rolled over if they try to come in and infiltrate anything. That's it. But always gotta protect the community. You always gotta protect the person that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta protect the person next to you. Always. Like, you can't just let somebody come on your block. You can't let somebody come on your block and take your bike. What? What? You took my bike? Yo. You took my what? Telling you. You can't come on my like, and that's how I feel like we should all treat each other, bro. Like, this shit just be, it's like, just be too much, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no way. It's no way. I got 6-3. I got 6 people on the block, and it's 3 of y'all coming on the block, and then you sit here, you come on my block, and you like, yo, who bike is this? And I go, my bike. And you like, nah, that's my bike. What? Did you not see your 6 of us here? 1, I don't care how big you are. 2, both of your mans, whoever they are, they could get glitched too. But it's not happening, not today. You're bugging. What? Don't bug. That's like, I don't know how. I feel like people got too comfortable with not being, you know what I'm saying, not being themselves, bro. Like, we either gotta look away at it and just be like, yo, y'all not coming on my block. That is. You're not coming on my block. And if you come on my block, it's done. You know what I'm saying? And that, you like this video, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, broken crayons still color.